Okay, sixth graders, we are going to do a short chapter outside of the book. You're not going to find integers, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers in your book. So don't look in there for these notes. We're going to take notes on adding integers today, and I'm going to teach you two different ways to add integers. There are more out there, but we're going to focus on these two ways, and you can choose which method you prefer. The first method is using a number line. Number line, there we go. So I'm just going to make one number line for all of these problems I'm about to show you. I'm going to have it go to 10 on both sides of 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should be doing this too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you find that I'm going too fast for you, it's okay to push pause to catch up before I move on. You don't want to miss anything. So I have my positives on the right of 0 and my negatives on the left of 0. So we're going to be doing some problems you probably already know how to do. For example, my first problem is 4 plus 2. But I'm going to teach you how to use the number line with the problems you already know how to solve. So I'm going to skip 3 lines here, and I'm going to write 4 plus 2. I know that you know that the answer is 6, okay? The point of this is to show you how to use the number line. What you're going to do is you're going to go to the first number on the number line. That's right here. That's 4. And if you're adding a positive number, you're going to move to the right. So anytime you add a positive, you're going to move to the right. Okay, so I'm adding a positive 2, so I'm going to move to the right 2 places. Here's 1 place, here's 2 place. Wherever you land is your answer. So let me give you another example. Let's say we're doing negative 5 plus 3. To find the answer of negative 5 plus 3, you're going to start at the first number. That's negative 5 right here. And because we're adding a positive number, you're going to move to the right 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Wherever you land is your answer. Now let me give you situations here. Some people do better when they understand what's going on, adapting this to real life. 4 plus 2, again, I know you know is 6. I like to relate this to money. You have $4 in your bank account, you did some chores, and your mom gave you $2 more, so altogether you have 6. Okay. Again, relating to money. You owe your mom $5. You have $3 in your piggy bank. You pay her $3. You still owe her $2. Okay, now let's talk about adding negative numbers. A negative is the opposite of a positive, so instead of moving to the right, you're going to be moving to the left. So let's try 8 plus a negative 4. I'm going to put negative 4 in parentheses just to organize the problem and keep the positive and the negative separate. So this is how you're going to see this notated. This is 8 plus a negative 4. You're still going to start with the first number on the number line. Here's 8. Because I'm adding a negative number, I'm now going to be moving to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I land right here at 4, so 4 is my answer. Here's the situation. I have $8 in my wallet, and I owe my mom 4. So after I pay her $4, I have $4 left. Here's another example. Negative 5 plus a negative 5. Start at the first problem, or first number, right here, negative 5. I'm adding a negative, so I'm going to move to the left 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I land at negative 10. Here's an example of this problem. I owe my mom $5, and I owe my dad $5, so all together I owe 10. I'm going to put 4 problems down here. I would like you to try these. Negative 10 plus 12. Negative 3 plus a negative 7. 7 plus a negative 9. And 2 plus 14. I would like you to try these using a number line. Push pause and try that now. Okay, so remember when you're doing this, you start at the first number. I start at 10. I'm right here. I'm adding a positive, so I'm going to move to the right 12 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I land at 2, so 2 is my answer. Next problem, I start at negative 3, right here. I'm adding a negative, so I move to the left 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I land at negative 10. 7 is positive, right here, and I'm adding a negative, so I move to the left 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the last problem, this problem you already know how to do. 2 plus 14 is 16. If you want to use the number line, you'd start at 2 and add 14. Okay, so the number line is a great visual, except for when you get to problems like this, where you have numbers that make you go off the number line, extend the number line. And especially when you're adding bigger integers like negative 36 plus 58, you're not going to want to draw a number line for that. So I have a phrase that you can use instead. And that phrase is same sign sum. Different sign difference. Okay, so when they're referring to the same sign, they're referring to positives and negatives. If both problems are negative, they have the same sign. If both problems are positive, they have the same sign. So anytime your numbers have the same sign, you are adding. Sum means add, an answer to an addition problem. Okay. Different signs, that's referring to one negative and one positive. One positive and one negative. These have different signs. So anytime you have different signs, you're actually subtracting. Okay, so let's try some. I'm going to put 4 problems down and we're going to try them together without the number line. And I'm going to actually use the same numbers so you can see the 4 different types of problems that you could possibly have. Okay, so same sign sum, different sign difference. Say it over and over in your head. It's something you're going to want to memorize. These two are both positive. They have the same sign. So if they have the same sign, you're going to add, which we already knew. 10 and negative 5 have different signs. One's positive, one's negative. If they have different signs, you're subtracting. So I'm not thinking of negatives. I'm just thinking 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. Now you have to decide if this answer is positive or negative. Because the larger number is positive, my answer is positive. Or think of a situation. I have $10 in my wallet. I owe my mom $5. So now I still have $5 in my wallet. I'm positive. Okay. This is a negative, this is a positive, so I have different signs. This is a subtraction problem. When you're doing subtraction, you're not really thinking about the negatives, you're just subtracting first. So 10 minus 5 is 5. Whatever number is larger, again, not thinking absolute or not thinking of that negative, thinking absolute value. Whatever number is larger, that's what sign you have. This is a negative number, so my answer is going to be negative. I owe my mom $10. I have a positive 5 to give her, so I still owe her $5. Owe means negative. Here I have a negative and a negative. These are the same sign, so anytime you have the same sign, you're adding. So here I have 15. Because they're both negative, my answer is negative. Or think of a situation. I owe my mom 10, I owe my dad $5, so altogether I owe 15. I'd like you to try 2 plus 9, 2 plus a negative 9, negative 2 plus 9, and negative 2 plus a negative 9. Push pause and try that now. These have the same sign, sum. They're both positive, so my answer is positive. These have different signs, so I'm subtracting. The bigger number is negative, so my answer is negative. 9 is larger. It's negative, so my answer is negative. Difference sign, difference. I'm subtracting. The larger number is positive, so my answer is positive. These have the same sign, so sum. They're both negative, so my answer is negative. Let's go one more round. 4 plus 8, 4 plus a negative 8, negative 4 plus 8, and negative 4 plus a negative 8. Push pause and try those now. Same sign, sum. They're both positive, so my answer is positive. Different sign, difference. So I subtract. The bigger number is negative, so my answer is negative. Different sign, difference. The bigger number is positive, so my answer is positive. Same sign, sum. They're both negative, so my answer is negative.